Hi guys, well welcome to the range. It's Pastor Kerry with Chaplain to the Outdoorsman, and as you can see I've got the Hawke optics 4x12-50 mounted up on my Remington Model 700 in 7mm 08, and we're going to take it at 50 yards right now and put a few rounds down range and just see how it goes. A lot of guys on the range today, so you hear a lot of firing. It's a great afternoon in sunny Southern California, and so let's see what Hawke optics and the Panorama PC in 4x12-50, how it does on the 7mm.
I don't know how to operate this. What about
You know what the trigger is.
Yeah, it didn't work when I pulled it.
Well, there's bullseye at 50. Let's see what it does at 100. And we put some rounds in it at 50. We're going to now shoot it down at 100 yards. So one thing that I noticed right off the bat is the flip ups. They get in the way. Even if I were to turn them and to turn them sideways, because of the way the optics work and getting it set just for my eye, if I'm wearing a ball cap, it's gonna get in the way. If I move it over to my right, it gets in the way of the bolt coming back. Sighted in really quick at 50, nothing less than about an inch away, 3/4 of an inch away. Probably that's just me. Clicked in easily. I do think that it's going to need to have a rail system on a normal bolt action, because really for this to set up really well for me, I need this scope back another about an inch and a half. And so what's happening is I'm having to really get down on the gun. Even if I were to take my ball cap off, I'm having to get really down on it, and I feel more comfortable back here. But back here, I still don't have it close enough to me, so I'm having to slide really in on the scope. So what I would recommend is probably putting a rail on here so I can slide it back about another inch and a half. Really clear. I do notice with the caps on, if you leave the cap on, it does have a tendency to be a little blurry, and so I've flipped up both the caps. Clears up right away, crystal clear. I'm going to sight it in at 100 yards because my boys will be using it. I'm liking it. It feels good, clear view, no blurriness, and so let's see what happens at 100 yards. Well, guys, we've just put even more rounds downrange at 100 yards, and you know the first couple of shots were just about an inch high, but that was just me. Third shot, fourth shot. Right there at bullseye, and so the scope seems to be holding true right out at 100 yards, which is where I'm going to use this particular scope far on this weapon for my boys. And so, yeah, it looks like it's holding up really well. We put quite a few rounds in it today. It's set up really quickly, and feels really good. It took literally less than about 15 minutes for me to get it sighted in, and really like the quality and the clarity of the scope. Just a couple little things. I'm sure everybody has their own little things that they like and they don't like, but I think it's going to be a really good setup with this Panorama EV on the 7mm 08 for me and my boys. I have a feeling that I will probably pull these covers off. I may use them, carry them back and forth to the field. I have a feeling I'll pull them off though. And then I'm probably going to need to invest in a rail just to move that back into my vision a little clearer for me and for the boys, because it'll have to make them put themselves right down on it. So I think You just need to be aware that on a normal bolt action, you're probably gonna have to put a rail on it,
I thought that was going to be nailed.
so that you can get it back far enough, because on standard mounts it will not allow it to come back far enough. The infrared, either in red or blue, great feature. It really lights it up, even here in the bright sunshine.
I'm sorry, I forget. You pull this out and then
For the money, I'd say it's well worth the money.
out or in?
No, the bolt's that.
Hope you've enjoyed this little video clip. We'll write it up and have a written article for you here as well. But I did want you to get you a look at it through video, and then we'll post up an article on it, a written article as well, with some photographs that we've taken here on the range today. So thanks for joining us on Chaplain to the Outdoorsman, and our gear review on the Hawke Optics Panorama EV 4x12 by 50. So thanks for hanging with us, gang. We'll catch you soon.